I want to start with a simple question. What's the very first thing you do when you wake up in the morning? For many people, it's reaching for the phone, maybe checking the news, or pouring a cup of coffee. But after the age of 65, the very first thing you do in the morning can actually set the stage for the next 30 years of your life. And I don't say that lightly. Science is now showing us that longevity isn't simply about luck or genetics. It's about daily choices that turn on your body's health defenses. Why? Because when you wake up, your blood is thicker, your body is slightly dehydrated, and your circulation is sluggish. This is why the morning is when strokes and heart attacks are most common, especially in seniors. But here's the good news. You can fight back, starting with something as simple as drinking a glass of water, preferably warm, and pairing it with light movement. When we talk about living longer and healthier, most people immediately think about diet, exercise, or medication. But here's something that often gets overlooked. The very first thing you do in the morning can play a surprisingly powerful role in shaping your health, especially after the age of 65. Morning is not just the start of your day, it's the reset button for your entire body. During the night, your body has been repairing, cleaning up waste products, and preparing you for a new day. When you wake up, your choices in those first few moments can either support this process or work against it. Think about it this way: when you open your eyes, your body is in a delicate state. Your blood is thicker because you've gone hours without fluids. Your heart is adjusting to increased activity, and your brain is just beginning to receive more oxygen. This is why many strokes, heart attacks, and even sudden cardiac events occur in the early hours of the morning. But here's the empowering part. By making the right choice in the morning, you can actually lower these risks and set yourself up for a stronger, healthier day. For someone over 65, mornings become even more important. At this stage of life, the body doesn't recover as quickly as it once did. Muscles are more prone to stiffness, circulation can be slower, and balance may not be as steady. The first action you take in the morning can either increase vulnerability or reinforce resilience. If you jump straight into stress, checking the news, grabbing coffee without water, or skipping movement, you put pressure on an already sensitive system. But if you prioritize a healthy morning ritual, you awaken your body gently and give it exactly what it needs to thrive. So, what should you do? Start simple. Hydrate yourself. A glass of water replenishes what your body has lost during the night and helps thin your blood, lowering the risk of clots. Then, move. Stretch your arms, roll your shoulders, stand up and walk a little. This isn't about exercise intensity. It's about activating circulation and signaling your muscles, joints, and blood vessels to wake up. Even a few minutes can make a remarkable difference. Pair this with a few deep breaths, and you've given your brain a surge of oxygen, which supports focus, memory, and alertness. The power of this small routine lies in its consistency. Doing it once may feel good, but doing it every single morning teaches your body to expect repair, renewal, and strength as the day begins. Over time, these small acts reduce inflammation, support your immune system, and protect vital organs. Science is clear on this. Longevity is built on daily habits, not occasional efforts. After 65, every morning is an opportunity. It's a chance to take control of your health and extend not just your years, but the quality of those years. What you do in those first moments can determine whether your body ages faster or slower, whether disease finds an opportunity or your health defenses keep it at bay. Morning is more than a routine. It's the foundation of longevity. When you wake up in the morning, your body is in a state of natural dehydration. You've gone 6, 8, or even more hours without drinking water, and during that time your body has continued working. You've been breathing, sweating lightly, digesting, and repairing tissues. All of these processes use water, and by the time morning comes, your body's reserves are low. That's why the very first thing you put into your body matters so much. Hydration is not just about quenching thirst, it's about protecting your health and giving your body the fuel it needs to function at its best. One of the most important reasons to hydrate after waking is the effect on your blood. Overnight, as fluids are lost, your blood becomes more concentrated and slightly thicker. This makes circulation more sluggish and increases the risk of clot formation. It's not a coincidence that the highest rates of strokes and heart attacks occur in the early hours of the morning. For seniors, especially those over 65, this risk is even greater because blood vessels may already be stiffer and circulation may not be as efficient as it once was. Drinking a glass of water in the morning thins the blood, helps it flow more easily, and takes some of the pressure off the heart. It's a small action with life-saving potential. Hydration also plays a key role in waking up your metabolism. Water helps your digestive system function, stimulates your gut, and supports the release of enzymes needed for energy. For older adults, digestion can sometimes slow down, leading to constipation or bloating. By rehydrating first thing in the morning, you kickstart your gastrointestinal system, making it easier for your body to process nutrients from the food you eat later in the day. Something as simple as warm water with a squeeze of lemon can also support liver function and help flush out toxins that accumulated overnight. But the benefits don't stop there. Your brain, which is about 75% water, also needs hydration to function properly. Even mild dehydration can cause fatigue, headaches, confusion, and difficulty concentrating. For someone in their senior years, this can look like forgetfulness or brain fog. But often, it's not a sign of aging. It's a sign of dehydration. Drinking water first thing in the morning restores fluid balance in the brain and improves mental clarity. It gives you sharper focus, better memory, and a stronger sense of alertness to start the day. Hydration is also essential for joint and muscle health. As we age, cartilage naturally loses some of its flexibility and cushioning. Water helps lubricate the joints, making movement easier and less painful. Starting the day with water prepares your body for whatever activity lies ahead, whether it's a walk, stretching, or simply moving around the house. For seniors who want to stay independent and active, this small step makes a big difference. So, why is morning hydration so powerful? Because it resets your body after hours of fasting and sets the tone for every system: your heart, your brain, your gut, and your joints. Skipping this step leaves your body playing catch up for the rest of the day. Making it a daily habit creates a foundation for better circulation, sharper thinking, improved digestion, and stronger mobility. It's one of the simplest, most effective ways to protect your health and longevity after 65. Movement is one of the most powerful tools for longevity, and what makes it truly remarkable is how little it takes to make a difference. After the age of 65, the body naturally slows down in certain ways. Muscles become stiffer, circulation is less efficient, and balance can become more fragile. This is why the very first movements you make in the morning are so important. They act as a signal to your body: wake up, activate, and repair. When you begin your day with gentle physical activity, you are setting your body on a path towards strength, resilience, and long-term health. During sleep, your body remains mostly still. While your brain and cells are active in repair, your muscles and joints can become tight. That's why so many people feel stiff when they first wake up. If you jump straight into your daily tasks without loosening up, you risk straining your muscles or joints. But if you take a few minutes to stretch, roll your shoulders, bend your knees, or even walk slowly around the room, you are essentially lubricating your body. You're telling your muscles, ligaments, and joints that it's time to move again. This doesn't just reduce discomfort, it also prevents injury. Another important reason to move in the morning is circulation. Overnight, blood flow is slower, and your heart has to adjust as you shift from lying down to standing up. By engaging in light movement, you help blood circulate more evenly throughout your body. Your heart pumps more efficiently, and oxygen is delivered to your brain and muscles. This explains why people often feel clearer and more energized after even a few minutes of morning activity. For seniors, who may be more vulnerable to poor circulation or dizziness upon waking, this simple step is crucial. It steadies the body and sharpens the mind. Morning movement also has a direct impact on metabolism and weight control. As we age, metabolism tends to slow, making it easier to gain weight and harder to lose it. Gentle exercise in the morning, whether it's a brisk walk, yoga stretches, or balance exercises, helps wake up the metabolism and encourages the body to burn energy more efficiently throughout the day. This doesn't require intense workouts. Even 5 to 10 minutes of consistent movement can stimulate your metabolism and provide long-lasting benefits. In addition to physical health, movement in the morning boosts mood and mental well-being. Exercise triggers the release of endorphins, the body's natural feel good chemicals. For seniors, this is especially important because maintaining a positive mood can protect against depression, anxiety, and even cognitive decline. When you combine movement with deep breathing, you also increase oxygen flow to the brain, improving memory and focus. The beauty of morning movement is its simplicity. You don't need equipment, a gym membership, or even a lot of time. You just need to commit to moving your body when you wake up. Over time, this habit strengthens your muscles, improves your posture, enhances balance, and reduces the risk of falls. And perhaps most importantly, it gives you a sense of vitality, the feeling that your body is still capable, still strong, and still ready for the day ahead. After 65, longevity is less about extreme workouts and more about consistency. Daily movement, especially in the morning, builds a foundation for independence and quality of life. It keeps you active, protects your heart, sharpens your mind, and prepares you to live not just longer, but better. Your body is designed with powerful defense systems that protect you from disease, repair damage, and keep you functioning at your best. These defenses don't come from a pill or a doctor's office. They are built into your biology. What's fascinating is that the choices you make each morning can either activate or suppress these defenses. After the age of 65, this becomes even more important because the body's ability to bounce back from stress, injury, or illness can decline if it isn't supported. By starting the day with simple habits like hydration, gentle movement, and mindful breathing, you give your body the signal to turn on its natural healing powers. One of the most important defense systems is circulation. Your blood vessels carry oxygen, nutrients, and immune cells to every corner of your body. Overnight, circulation slows and your blood becomes slightly thicker. This is why the morning is a critical time to activate your vascular system. Drinking water and moving your body improve blood flow, lower the risk of clots, and ensure your organs receive the oxygen they need. Healthy circulation doesn't just keep your heart strong, it also protects your brain, helping you stay sharp and lowering the risk of stroke or dementia. Another defense is your stem cells. These are special repair cells that rebuild tissues, replace damaged cells, and keep your organs functioning like new. Research shows that hydration and light activity actually help mobilize stem cells from the bone marrow, where they are stored, into the bloodstream where they can get to work. This means that a small morning ritual can literally activate your body's repair system and slow down the aging process. Your immune system is also influenced by your morning choices. The immune cells that protect you from infections and even cancer are more effective when supported by proper circulation, hydration, and oxygenation. Gentle movement in the morning reduces inflammation and allows immune cells to patrol your body more efficiently. For seniors whose immune systems can sometimes weaken, this is especially important. A few minutes of breathing exercises or stretching not only calms the mind, but also strengthens the immune response. The microbiome, trillions of bacteria living in your gut, is another health defense that benefits from your morning routine. Drinking water helps wake up the digestive tract, flushing out waste and preparing the gut for healthy activity. A strong microbiome improves digestion, supports immunity, and even influences mood and brain function. When you begin the day by hydrating and moving, you create the right environment for your gut bacteria to thrive, which in turn protects your whole body. All of these systems, circulation, stem cells, immunity, microbiome, are like soldiers on the front lines of your health, but they need the right signals to stay active. Skipping morning hydration or lying still for too long sends the wrong signal, allowing inflammation and stiffness to build. Choosing the right actions tells your body defend, repair, and thrive. After 65, every day counts, and your health defenses need daily support. By turning them on each morning, you give yourself the best chance not only to live longer, but to live stronger. Small choices, repeated consistently, create powerful protection for the years ahead. Longevity is not built on grand gestures or one-time efforts. It's built on the small, consistent choices you make every single day. After the age of 65, this truth becomes even more powerful. Your body has decades of habits stored within it, and the way you live each morning sets the tone for how gracefully you age. Doing the right thing once might feel good, but it's the repetition, the commitment, and the routine that create real, lasting change. Consistency is the bridge between small actions and big results, and when it comes to living longer, it is the secret ingredient. Think about hydration. Drinking one glass of water in the morning might thin your blood for that day, improve your circulation, and give you a little more energy. But drinking water every single morning trains your body to expect balance. Over weeks and months, your cardiovascular system functions more efficiently. Your risk of clotting lowers, and your organs stay better nourished. The same goes for movement. Stretching or walking once may loosen stiff muscles, but doing it daily strengthens your joints, improves flexibility, and preserves independence. Consistency transforms temporary relief into lifelong resilience. Science has shown that the body thrives on rhythm. Our cells operate on cycles, our hormones rise and fall according to patterns, and our metabolism responds best to routines. When you give your body a predictable rhythm of hydration, movement, and mindful breathing every morning, you're not just performing a healthy habit, you're syncing with your biology. This predictability reduces stress on your systems, lowers inflammation, and builds a stable foundation for long-term health. Without consistency, the benefits fade, but with it they compound. Consistency also supports the mind. Daily rituals create a sense of stability and purpose. For many seniors, maintaining a sense of routine can ward off loneliness, depression, and cognitive decline. Waking up and knowing exactly what steps to take, a glass of water, a stretch, a few deep breaths, anchors the day in positivity. Over time, this mental framework fosters discipline, confidence, and peace of mind. It reassures you that you are actively investing in your health, one morning at a time. There's also a protective effect that comes with consistent habits. Emergencies often happen when the body is unprepared, when circulation is sluggish, when joints are stiff, when immunity is low. By repeating small, protective actions each morning, you reduce the likelihood of those emergencies. You're less likely to experience falls, less likely to face sudden illness, and more likely to recover quickly if something does happen. Consistency acts like a shield, always there in the background, always strengthening you. The beautiful truth is that it doesn't take perfection. It only takes persistence. You don't need to run marathons, lift heavy weights, or make drastic changes. All you need is to repeat the simple, life-affirming habits that keep your body's defenses switched on. Over the years, these moments add up. They build health, they preserve energy, and they extend not just your years, but the quality of those years. Longevity is less about what you do occasionally and more about what you do consistently. After 65, every morning is an opportunity. Each time you choose to hydrate, to move, to breathe deeply, you are making a deposit into your future. And when you make these deposits daily, the return on investment could very well be decades of vibrant living.